All right, good evening. I don't know what time you'll be listening to me. Yeah, but good evening and how are you? Yeah, so I want to share with you something that is according to the life experience that I had from last week, including this week. Yeah, I wanted to share this last week, but I got interrupted. Now I want to share it this week. Yeah, so I want to talk about gratitude. That is what I want to talk about. Yeah, so what happened last week was that I was at a certain eating place, and then what happened at that eating place is that there was a man that was from eating, and then he was carrying what he was from eating, what he was going to throw it in the bin. And then, as he was going to throw it in the bin, another man went to him to say, okay, let me finish what you are eating. Let me also eat something. Let me find something that I can eat from that bag. So the person gave that bag to that man. That's how that man got that bag, had to look for leftovers, ate. And then when that person ate, he had to leave everything that he ate at the table. That is one experience that I saw that happened last week. Then another thing is that I saw another man. This man was going through the beans at that same eating place, that same day. That man was going through the beans. Then he was lifting the papers from the beans. He was lifting the papers as though he was collecting the beans, but meanwhile he was not collecting the beans. So what happened is that when this man was lifting those papers, I perceived to say that man is lifting those papers so that he can go and find food to eat from there. And then I started thinking to say, okay, so this man, he doesn't have any means of supporting himself, and there's no one to take care of him. And then I started thinking to say, in life there is what we call gratitude. When somebody does for you something, what will happen is that that person that has done for you something will expect a thank you. So that person, the first person that I shared, that got a pack from a person that was about to throw in the bin. He got it and ate whatever he wanted to eat from there and left it at the table instead of throwing at the bin where the man wanted to throw. So that means that person was not grateful for what that person did for him, you see. So that is what happened there. And then this again, the second person, what to find is that as I was thinking to say, there is no one to take care of this person, there's no one to give food to this man. And then I started thinking to say, it is not every man that does not have people to take care of him. It is a fault of the family members. But what happens is that some of them, they have no one to take care of them because people have given up on them. You find that every time when a person does for them something, they're not grateful for what that person has done for them. I'll give an example. A person that is less addicted to a certain thing, when someone buys for them clothes, what will happen is that they'll go and sell those clothes to another person so they can use that money to satisfy their addiction, you see. So that means that person is not grateful for what that person is doing, you see. So that is what really happens. So you find that people get frustrated of helping a person and the person is not grateful. So as a result, they'll give up on that person, not because they want to give up, but because that person is not grateful, is not showing gratitude for what those people are doing for them. And then another experience that happened today, somewhere around 20 hours, is that I was walking along the third road. Then I saw a certain man. This man was drunk, and then he was walking along the same third road. Then there was a car that was coming. As that car was approaching near to where he was, that person, I don't know how he lost his step, and he had to, you more like wanted to fall to where the vehicle was coming from. Then I had to push him on the other side of the road. And then when I pushed him on the other side of the road, the vehicle passed. And then that man came to me and then he told me to say, thank you very much. If you had not done that, this car could have bashed me. Thank you very much. May God bless you. You are a good person. This person started saying all those things, not because that person knows me, but he was grateful for what I did for that person. So he started appreciating to say, thank you very much for saving me from this vehicle. And then as he was thanking me, he told me to say, you're a good person. And just to thank you for what you have done, let me give you something. He started reaching for his pocket, wanted to give me money. But I had to stop him to say, I don't need your money. I don't need you to give me money. The thank you that you've spoken and the blessings, because he started speaking blessings. He said, God bless you. And he told me to say, tomorrow when you wake up, may you experience good things. Because of just me saving him from the car, just pushing him away from the car. He started telling me all those things. But when he reached for the pocket, I had to say no because I was not doing it so that he might pay me. No, just the blessings that he spoke were enough. So that is about gratitude. So you find that most of the time, especially us as young people, we are not grateful for the things that especially our parents are not doing for us. You see, what do I mean by being grateful? See, most of us, we think that being grateful, it only involves money. When someone does for you something, you give them money. So you'll be thinking to say, how can I be grateful to my parents when they're the people that are giving me money? So how can I show gratitude to them? You see, so one of the ways that you can show gratitude to your parents is being obedient to them, helping them at home. When they send you, you listen, you do for them what they have sent you to do. You see, when they send you to school, you show gratitude by coming back with good results, by coming back with a good behavior. Parents, they feel happy when they see that their child that they are supporting is progressing. They feel happy when they see to say, you as a child they are supporting, you're doing something productive with your life. So they'll be happy. They'll be telling their friends to say, my son has passed, my daughter has passed, you see. So that is a way that you show gratitude to your parents. And you notice that the more you make them proud as a way of showing gratitude, the more they'll be interested in investing in you. The more they'll be interested in investing in you. You know, one thing that used to happen when I was young is that every time my parents, when they buy me something, if I don't say thank you, they'll tell me to say, why haven't you said thank you? I'll stop buying for you. You see, but meanwhile, it is their duty to buy for me, but they're telling me to say they'll stop buying for me because I'm not saying thank you. Why? Because you are teaching me gratitude. Because gratitude, even to the things of God, gratitude moves the heart of God. God had to be upset with the Israelites because He saved them from Egypt, but they had to they started praying to other gods. They started worshiping other gods, which means they're not showing gratitude for what God did for them, for the way that God saved them. So it is the same way when we show gratitude to God, He's able to do even great things. I'm reminded of the time that Jesus Christ went to resurrect Lazarus. One thing that He did is that he had to pray a prayer to say, Father, thank you that you hear me. That you hear me. And thank you that you've already heard me, even as I'm praying, you see. So, Jesus Christ also understood the key of gratitude, you see. So many are the times that we experience certain things in life, but our response is always telling God to say, God, why have you let these things happen to me? Why have you let these things happen to me? You see, but we should have the heart of Job. When Job lost everything, he gave gratitude to God to say, God, thank you that you gave me these things and now you have taken them away. You see, other people wanted him to curse God, wanted him to say bad things to God and die, but he remained grateful for what God did for him. You always remember to say, it is God that gave me, so I must thank God for it. So I'm just encouraging you this evening. I don't know what time you listen to it, but I'm just encouraging you to say, live a life of gratitude. When someone does for you something, say thank you to them. Or if you can't say thank you, find a way that you can say thank you to them. There are different ways that you can show gratitude to a person. You see, little did I know to say the way we exchange gifts on birthdays. You give someone, it's their birthday, you give them a gift. Little did I know to say it is a way of showing gratitude to them. Say thank you for being in my life. Thank you that you are born and I'm part of your life. You see, that is showing gratitude. So in our daily life, as we live, let us always show gratitude. Let us always learn to say thank you. Appreciate God when you wake up every morning. It is not a mandate that you have to wake up every morning, but it is by His grace. So when you wake up in the morning, say, thank you, Lord. You have made me to wake up this morning. You see? And every time that you receive something from God, say, thank you, God, you've given me this. You see? Every time you receive something from someone, learn to say thank you and appreciate them. And trust me, the more you appreciate people and the more you're grateful about the things you receive, the more you compel people to do more things for you. The more you compel people to give you more things. That is the way life goes. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.